Good day, you absolute legends. Welcome back to another edition of Update News. Now, today's hot topic is strange things are happening in No Man's Sky. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We have so much to talk about today, with the new emoji just being dropped by Mr. Murray, to the fact that I'll even show you right now. I am inside of the anomaly and network services cannot be had, which means right now I've got the anomaly all to myself, yet my settings show that multiplayer is in fact turned on. So network services ain't working right now, and yeah, there's so much to speak about. Now, before we do get into all that and more today, can I just ask a favor from your very good selves, ladies and gentlemen? Can I just ask for you to double check your subscriptions? The reason being is YouTube goes through cycles where they'll unsubscribe you, the viewer, from your favorite YouTubers without your knowledge or consent. Believe me, guys, it is such a massive problem. I've noticed it. A lot of content creators have noticed it. It is directly affecting us. So can you please just make sure for me that you are still subscribed to the channel? If you need to resubscribe, please do resubscribe. Or if you have been watching me for a while, you like the videos that I'm making, you like what I do, then please do consider hitting that subscribe button. You will definitely not regret it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right on into today's video. So first things first, let's talk about network services. Why would they be playing up right now? Well, it has been reported this morning, especially by Steam users, that basically network is just not working. People are going up in the anomaly, expecting to meet their friends, or just playing solo, but expecting to see people inside the anomaly, and there is no one around. They check the settings just like I have done this morning, and it says network services not available. Now, why could that be? Well, as we already know, Mr. Murray has already dropped the emoji. Now, if the emoji is for No Man's Sky, we already know through data leaks that something quite interesting could be coming to the table for No Man's Sky, and that is cloud saves. But what does this actually mean? What is cloud saving in relation to No Man's Sky? What would it allow you to do? So essentially, the easiest way to explain this is if you play No Man's Sky on console or on PC or any platform, and you want to take it over to another platform. So let's say you got console. So let's say you're on Xbox and you also own a PlayStation. Then essentially what that means for you is if you have your main account on your Xbox, let's say, but let's say you want to play that main account on your PlayStation, or you go around to a friend's house and they have a PlayStation and you want to show them your main save. Then what you can do is jump onto that PlayStation, and through the cloud service, you can download your main save onto the PlayStation. So not only are you playing on a completely different system, it still then transfers everything over. I hope that makes sense, but that's universal for everything. So that's if you're on PC and your main account's on a PlayStation, you can download it from the PlayStation onto your main PC or the Xbox or on a Steam Deck, on a Nintendo Switch. Everything's completely interchangeable. Now, that would make a lot of sense with the current situation of multiplayer right now, because it is essentially, for No Man's Sky purposes on PC anyway, a freaking ghost town. Now, let me know in the comment section down below if you're on Xbox or PlayStation or even Mac. Is the anomaly right now a ghost town? Are you having matchmaking service issues? Now, Weirdness doesn't just stop with the matchmaking issues and multiplayer issues, but rather Weirdness is also happening right now on the interwebs. Now, if we go over to Mr. Murray's Twitter page, you'll see something rather interesting. Now, not only did he post, obviously, the emoji drop, which we all know by now, but he then doubled down, or should I say tripled down on it, and posted three globes, essentially, and each one is a different rotation of the same emoji. And then he retweeted his first tweet that he made about the globe. But this is like the weird fact. So he's done all this, and he would have done this to, obviously, to try and build excitement for whatever's about to happen. But this is the weird part of it. Nothing right now is happening, because if we go over to SteamDB right now, if this emoji is for No Man's Sky, then there are no internal branch updates, there's no experimental updates, and there's no public updates. So ladies and gentlemen, what the hell is going on here? It's so bizarre. And again, this is now getting the community completely 50-50 down the line virtually from everything that I've read, all the comments that I've read, and even having private discussions in my DM boxes. Now, people seem to think that this is either one or two things, and I said that in yesterday's video too, that it's either going to be for No Man's Sky or it's going to be for Light Nor Fire, which is obviously would explain why we're not seeing any drops in internal branch or experimental branch. So is this a Light Nor Fire announcement? You know, maybe a new trailer drop with an announcement for the actual release date? Now, that is a very possible scenario, but then on the flip side to that, would that then explain what's going on with matchmaking services? Why would matchmaking services be getting really weird right now? And to be fair, there was getting a little bit funny the other week there when me and the gang were trying to complete our Light Nor Sky event for season 2. This was happening. So we know through leaks, like I said, things are getting changed and added with cloud services. So maybe that's something to do with that too. But is that related to what Mr. Murray has put with the emoji, or is that just related to the summer update that would be coming later? It's not now, if that makes sense. So, you know, is this about the summer update coming, you know, in the actual summertime, not 4 to 6 weeks early? So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, there is just so much mystery right now. So many strange things are happening, and people are on the fence with it. I'm on the fence with it. I am 50-50 thinking, well, is this going to be a No Man's Sky update, or is this something to do with Light Nor Fire? Now, at the minute, I'm more leaning towards this is a Light Nor Fire announcement, just because of all of the other indications don't quite marry up to it being a No Man's Sky update. And again, we need to see some movement in internal branch first before then I go, right, no, this is definitely a No Man's Sky update. So that's why I'm leaning towards more this is a Light Nor Fire announcement, more so than the No Man's Sky. But still, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about this entire thing in the comment section down below. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. But that's everything from me here today, and as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.